Dan Larson here at the Photobooth to break down this past week's flea market finds. Up first, we've got a bag of vintage Star Wars figures. Let me reframe a second here. Picked this up from a guy. Totally random batch of stuff. Get this ugly bag out of the way. But first off, of course, you'll see Boba Fett number 142 for the Boba set here. He is obviously the reason that I went after the bag in the first place. I mean, they're vintage Star Wars figures. What am I not going to go after him? Of course I'm going to go after him. Excuse me. But if nothing else, I got to make sure I get the Boba Fett out of there. He's in pretty good shape. He's a regular old Hong Kong. A little bit of ink on his feet, but oh, there's a little ding in his armor here. But that certainly doesn't make him the worst condition figure in the Boba set. Make sure you check out that video. We shot it at, I think we were at 125 when I shot the video, when Greg and I shot the video and put it together. At this point, like I said, we're now at 142. Also here we've got Tauntaun. This is a closed belly, but he's got his saddle. He's not too discolored. He's all right. No reins, but otherwise good shape. We got a busted FX7 here. In fact, I don't even see the top part of him. This is cool. I've never seen him blown open like this before. I don't know what happened to him, but weird thing. And then we've got Vader, Luke Hoth, a couple of Leia-Hoths here. Big Head Han, he is, this might be Big Head Han from episode 7, Force Awakens, with all this wear and tear. These guys, this is them from the new movie. A couple of naked Ewoks, oh, there's a good one. Just one with a hat there, and then, oh, is this another? No, that's, oh yeah, 2 Hoth Lukes, and Imperial Officer. Well, I always think he looks like a Battlestar Galactica character when he doesn't have his stuff on. Bespin Luke. This was a whole Empire pack, pretty much. Empire with Return of the Jedi guy thrown in there. All right, after that we've got, this is Daniel LaRusso from Remco's 1985-86 line, somewhere in there. I never had any of these as a kid. I did like the playset that they had, and of course they all have the karate chopping action. Each figure came with like a kickboard, or there's a button here that does something. I don't remember what it does though. Do anything? That doesn't do anything. I think it's supposed to do something, but it's not working. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. He needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It's cool that he's got his karate robe here, and his belt. I guess the belt is part of it. Otherwise, it looks like he's in pretty good shape. He's a little tacky, a little sticky, but I think Magic Race will clean all that up. We've also got a 1982 Arco. The line was called The Otherworld. A bunch of bendy figures. Sort of a competitor to He-Man. Hard to say that though, because these were more like 3 3/4 inch figures. He's supposed to have a saddle and a set of reins, so you could drive him. A little bendy guy would sit on there. One of the most painful, most dangerous toys I can ever remember owning as a kid. I mean, this thing is worse than a lot of die-cast stuff. This is... I wish I had set up some sort of demonstration so I could show you just how awfully menacing this thing is. I mean, this is a safety hazard. You can probably cut wood with this guy's spines. I mean, utterly ridiculous. You throw this at your sister, at your brother, whatever. You throw this out, you're gonna destroy stuff with this thing. It is ridiculous. But it's two-headed dragon, and I always thought that was cool. After that, we've got Black Series. I don't know what it is. Lately, I feel like there's been a lot more current toys people have been selling at the flea markets and stuff. I don't know why you would buy, maybe they stole it, I don't know. I don't know why you would buy a figure like this and then immediately turn around and sell it at the flea market. Maybe you shouldn't have bought it in the first place, I don't know. But this is the black shoulder pad, which I believe is the enlisted rank. I don't know, he's like a sergeant or something. Still in the package. Package is pretty beat up, but, you know, I didn't have this one, so... I've got the Shadow Trooper, I've got the orange pauldroned Sand Trooper, that guy that was in Wave 1, and then a couple of regular Stormtroopers. This is cool because this is when they were still doing some texturing on the weapons. Look at all the texturing on the paint application on there. I mean, his other weapons are still pretty boring, but that is sharp, and I just noticed that just now, so that's cool. In the back here, we've got, again, going along with the theme of current toys that people are already selling. I don't get. This is just Combiner Wars Silverbolt from the aerial bots. I mean, this guy came out this year. I don't know why you're already selling the thing. Maybe you got another one. Maybe you just decided you needed the couple of bucks that you were able to get him for. I mean, this guy's still on store shelves. You still got to go to the store. You paid 20 bucks for this guy, or 25, or whatever he's running. Since I already have my own Superion complete, I grabbed this guy. You know, I'll just leave him in the Robotech Macross style. Is it Gerwalk? Is it Ger like Germany? I'm not sure. Is Ger like Germany or Ger like Germany? I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. But we did already do a review of Superions. Check out that video when you have a chance. It is a cool figure by itself, even if you don't have the rest of the aerial bots to go with it to make Superion. Oh, look, he's got droop nose. Hashtag droop nose. It's a cool figure. I dig it. And I don't know, I'll probably trade this to somebody at some point, or see if I can sell it for more than what I paid for it. Over here, we've got, this says Magic the Gathering on it, and it also says Cons of Tarkir. I'm not a Magic the Gathering guy. I probably played it once many years ago. I don't know, it didn't do anything for me, but I grabbed this because you never know what you're going to find at the flea market. If you open this thing up, what you find inside is not cards. There's actually a bunch of micro machines in here. We got army vehicles, military vehicles, construction stuff, a Bigfoot Explorer, it says. There's an F-14 in here, a couple of guys, this cool submarine thing. Got, what the heck is this thing? It's a French fry car with a face. Well, of course it is. We got a Y-Wing, got a cow, all kinds of cool stuff. And of course we've also got a Batman. There's no Pez in it, unfortunately. Batman Pez dispenser. I do see a date. I don't know what that says. Anyway, looks like an old one. I'll have to check it out, see if there's any money in that. I don't know anything about Pez. I surely don't collect it, even though people still think I do, and occasionally do send me Pez dispensers. In the back, we've got a Power Rangers pencil case, storage box. It says storage box, but I guess you're allowed to put anything in there you want to. It's marked 1993. The sticker's still in pretty good shape. It's a little beat up. Once again, never knowing what you're going to find inside. It's not pencils, but we've got PVC figures. These are pretty cool. I mean, they're not posable or anything, but I think the whole set is in here. We got Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Pink Ranger, Black Ranger. Alright, so that's the core 5 there. That's cool. And we've got, I don't know, Babu. What was this guy's name? I don't even remember. Green Ranger's in here. That's cool. So we've got all 6. And then we've got some of the bad guys here, too. I don't remember. Goldar? I don't remember any of these guys' names. Sphinx Face? I think his name was Sphinx Face, right? Bat Ears? I don't know. Help me out here. And then we've also got a Red Ranger Nightlight, I guess. A couple of Power Rangers marbles. Then we've also got the little Zord micro machines. The micro style Zords here. The Triceratops, the Pterodactyl, Saber-toothed Tiger, Mastodon. Fortunately, it looks like all we don't have. No red Tyrannosaurus Rex in there. But as far as the figures go, got yellow, pink, black, red, green, and blue. Oh, cool. I have all 6 of those too. Well, that's nice. At least there's a complete set of the figures for each scale there included. That's good to see. Move those guys out of the way. Lastly, because it's 2015, I would be remiss if I didn't grab Doc Brown here in the DeLorean. I believe this was a, I'm going to say Happy Meal. 1991 McDonald's Corp. So that was a Happy Meal prize, present, toy, whatever you want to call it. I think he works. Not sure if he's... Oh, okay. He's not a pullback. He's just a rev him and he goes through. I feel like he should also spark. But he's not really sparking. Maybe I'm not doing it fast enough. Let's try this. Hey, there's some sparking. Alright, that's the flux capacitor working, so it's all good. Anyway, that's what I found at the flea market this week. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future finds, and let me know in the comments below if I'm mispronouncing it. Is it Gerwalk or Gerwalk? Let me know. Later.